Hello everyone and welcome to another Top 5 Records video. And another one in the series in which I'm taking a closer look at this book, 1001 Albums You Must Hear Before You Die. And I ask the question, does this album belong in the book? Today I'm going to be talking about a record I have already been listening to quite some time. And about a week ago I found a first UK pressing of the B-52’s. Their self-titled first album from 1979. Now I was very happy to find this in a good shape. I also have a first German pressing, and I would like to find the first American pressing because I'd like to do a video about a comparison, and I have the best sources available. Also, the master tapes got lost. So, a couple of years ago, Mobile Fidelity Sound Lab did a reissue, an audiophile reissue, but they released it under the Silver label. Why? They were not able to get hold of the master tape. This is one of those albums you might not expect it, but the master tape is just lost. And the best sounding version, or the most interesting versions, are the ones closest to the source, in my opinion. So these ones, the first ones, they should sound the best. Now, I'm not going to review the audio quality here. I'm going to do, when I find a first US, I'll do a comparison. But putting this on, in this shape, really took me back. The amount of detail, so I am reviewing the audio, sorry. The amount of detail is just incredible. And this record deserves it. Because the sounds and the ideas of this album are rather unique. How can I describe the B-52’s? As a matter of fact, the book describes the vocalist. And I have to check his name again. His name is, I believe it's Fred Schneider. The book, and I wish I came up with this comparison. The book described him as a comparison between, or a blend between Groucho Marx and John Waters. And I think that's so spot on. That's also the feeling I get when I see him, when I see them perform. And he has this, there's a comical element here. And you can hear that in his voice, and you can hear it in his songs, like they're doing a comedy bit, but they are never making fun of the music. The music is 100% convincing, cheerful, happiness, and how often do you find an album that is all about cheerful happiness, and that is constantly convincing, and has great melodies, and it's great ideas, and that it keeps on surprising you? I think these records are really rare. Just to take an example of their writing, and the amount of jokes in here. The song Rock Lobster, which is also featured in a Family Guy episode. It takes a long time in the episode. They really take the time for Peter to I believe he's singing. Peter Griffin is singing to a rock lobster. The lyrics are: "We are at a party. His earlobe fell in the deep. Someone reached in and grabbed it. It was a rock lobster. We were at the beach. Everybody had matching towels. Somebody went under a dock, and that is our rock. But it wasn't a rock. It was a rock lobster." And then and the tune they play is just so amazing. Boys in bikinis, girls in surfboards. Everybody's rocking, everybody's frogging. Twisting around the fire, having fun. Baking potatoes, baking in the sun. Put on your nose guard, put on a lifeguard. Pass the tanning butter. Here comes a stingray, and then you get weird. I mean, the female vocalist is doing Here comes the manta ray. There's so much fun going on. There's so much fun, and it's the lyrics have an element of nonsense, but they stick true to the nonsense, you know, and that is so good. These songs. It starts with Planet Claire, which is, I mean, for a band all about this fun, they really take their time for an intro and a set of space, and it is convincing. It's convincing. It's not as if they're laughing at themselves. It's not, I wouldn't call this tongue-in-cheek, though the comparison with John Waters, you might think that, no, this isn't tongue-in-cheek. They are fully convinced. They are it's not a comedian laughing at their own jokes, you know, and you have that a lot with comical meant music. 52 Girls, very nice song. Yeah, Rock Lobster's on here. Lava, awesome song. 606842, and then they ended up with a cover version of Downtown, which it's the quirkiest version of this song you will ever find, and they nail it. I mean, in a very weird way, they nail it. As a matter of fact, I think this is a really important record. It's convincing, it's danceable, it's funny, it's and even if you don't find it funny, it just works because it's cheerful. I think this is a masterpiece. Yeah, I'm just gonna say it. I think this is a masterpiece. Should this be in a book? Oh, absolutely, absolutely. So, this was my review. What do you guys think? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Leave a comment below, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.